What's going on, guys? Pixelated here, back at it again with another review. Today we're reviewing this superbly hyped sneaker. People have been waiting for this sneaker since the last year. It's absolutely ridiculous that they waited this long and the hype for these stayed the same, and even in the quantities that these were produced, they still managed to sell out. I'm not extremely surprised, to be honest, because a lot of Adidas' new models are almost always hyped when they come in triple black, especially the ones with Boost. But I am still a little surprised, but we'll get into that later on. The sneaker we're talking about is, of course, the NMD Japan in the triple black colorway. Now, before we get further into the review, I did do an unboxing of these on my Instagram. You can check it out right now. If you want to see more clips like this, or you just want to see dope sneaker photos, go check out and follow my Instagram at Illumihan1. That's at ILLUMIHAN1. Now back to the review. The NMD is one of Adidas' probably two most iconic models in current times, the other being the Ultra Boost, and this colorway was long overdue for fans that have been hearing about and anticipating it from a year ago. If you're wondering what happened with these a year ago, originally the Japan black pair released with the Japan Pack. It was an all black shoe with the Japan text on the front EVA block and a regular non-colored white Boost midsole. So that shoe released. Then there were rumors and probably leaked shots of this pair, which is the triple black Japan NMD, pretty much the same thing but with an all black Boost midsole. However, there was no info surrounding their release, and what ended up happening was stores got shipments of NMDs with the size label on the box showing an illustration of an all black NMD with the Boost midsole also blacked out. People bought these out, but they just turned out to be the regular Japan NMDs that released earlier with a regular Boost midsole. Since then, the hype for these has been building and clearly didn't dissipate with time. The triple black Japan NMD released on August 11th worldwide in many retailers and boutiques for $170 US and $220 Canadian. I was able to cop my pair off Exclusivity, a Canadian retailer. They happened to drop these at midnight, and thankfully I was able to cop because I was able to rest easy and not worry about catching another drop the day after. If you're wondering why it took me so long to review, no shade at Exclu, but they took a long damn time to send these over, nearly a week to get these to me. I mean, I get shipping takes time and there are tons of things and there's a whole process that could delay the shipping process and whatnot, which is why no shade is thrown, and in retrospect, a week isn't that long. Granted, with the advent of things like Amazon Prime and 1 and 2 day shipping, a week seems pretty bad, but chill bruh, that's a first world issue. Cost me a few views though. Anyways, onto the sneaker. These released on August 11th. I don't know if I already said that. I think I did. They're made of Adidas' famed Primeknit material, thankfully, as it is super soft and comfortable. Let's start with sizing. As with all Primeknit NMDs, I always go half a size down from my true to size for it to fit. I'm a 10 true to size and I bought these in a 9.5 and they fit perfectly, even more so than previous NMDs I've purchased, which I find interesting. The Datamash NMDs actually fit big, even at 9.5, enough that I could potentially put an insole in them and they'd fit perfectly. For these, I would definitely have to go true to size to fit an insole in, and that was one of the things I was considering, as I kind of want more comfort out of my Primeknit NMDs, so maybe I will start going true to size just to add an insole in. Speaking of which, definitely do this if you can. Adding insoles to your NMDs increases the comfort of them greatly. But all that aside, I was fortunate enough to get these in my size, in the size that I was going for, so I'm not complaining. The upper of this sneaker is all black, as you can see, and is made of Adidas' famed Primeknit material, thankfully. Primeknit is so soft and comfortable versus its mesh and canvas buddies. This shoe has all the classic NMD design cues. The stripes are made of this nylon fabric feeling material and are on the lateral and medial sides of the shoe. We have the tape denoting the toe box of the shoe, long flat black laces running through the minimal 3-hole lace cage, which is all black as well. We then have the heel counter on the back in all black with the black pull tab that has the 3-stripe text in multiple languages running across it in white. The ankle collar is all black and hugs gently to your foot. We have the classic honeycomb design all black outsole with the exposed Boost underneath that Adidas for some reason still forgets to paint over. Come on Adidas. I know people stopped complaining, but it would still be nice if it was actually truly all black. We then have the all black or murdered out Boost midsole, which is key success factor number 1. Of course, key success factor number 2 is this little bit of Japan text on the front EVA plug / Lego block. This is the reason for the hype, ladies and gentlemen. Japanese text as well. To be fair, I saw a picture of these in the old Japan Black NMDs without the murdered out Boost midsole, and the Japan text on those seem more faded. I don't know if that's due to time passing and the text wearing off, but the text on these seems like it's a little more vibrant, and that's definitely a plus for these sneakers. When it comes to comfort of the shoe, of course it's like every other Primeknit NMD, the upper is super soft, and although that's a good thing, it slightly works against the sneaker since there's slightly more give than there should be in my opinion, which means your foot may slide around more than it should. The pros obviously being more breathability and less sweat accumulating during warm summer months. The Boost midsole is there and you definitely feel the comfort if you're a heel striker every time and the heel lands on the floor. Just make sure to get the right size because size matters. Pause. When it comes to getting the most comfort out of your NMDs, I mean, if your NMDs aren't the right size, in other words, if they're too big, you're definitely going to lose some comfort points, not just for the fact that the shoe will be too big and your foot will slide around, but because you'll feel the boost less, which is completely counterintuitive to owning the shoe. I didn't really have a special outfit to wear with these shoes, was kind of in a rush to film this, so I just had some H&M zipper joggers to wear with these and the other pants. Do I recommend these sneakers? Well, if you like NMDs and you like Adidas, you need to have at least one triple black shoe from Adidas, and this is most definitely an essential. Plus, you can't go wrong with that Japanese text in place of the typical white people English character text, as it adds a unique twist to your sneaker and style. With that being said, that's the end of my review. If you took anything from it, please hit that thumbs up. I really like the look of this sneaker, but I'm curious to know what you guys think, and please sub for more juicy content. Catch you later. Picsoleated, out.